What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man, and today I got y'all with a rare build, man. I got y'all with a two-way stretch 5. I have not seen this build on next gen yet, but hey man, I got y'all with the build that I just made. I was in the lab cooking up. But before we get too far into the video, make sure y'all do me a favor, turn that like button blue and subscribe if you are new, man. Let's get right into the build. We're gonna start off with the finishing. Even though it's a stretch, well, actually, I'm sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. So body settings, 2.18 meters, 102 kilograms, 2.26 meters for the wingspan. Body shape is up to you. But all right, now like I said before, we're gonna get right into the finishing, man. We're gonna start off with the close shot. It will have some close shot on it, but nothing too crazy. Like, I pretty much want to be able to, if we do get an offensive board, be able to put it back. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. Or those slash into the goal under the basket type things. You want to be able to finish those. And then, so with the driving layup, we're gonna put that at a 75. Driving dunk, we will be going with a 70. That is literally, and the only thing it's for is to be able to get that alley-oop animation, man. You want to make sure you have at least a 70. I made a couple builds where I messed it up. Trust me, do not make that mistake. Now for the shooting, the mid-range, we're gonna be going with an 83. So you will be able to hit mid-ranges at a very high clip. And then with the three-point shot, we're gonna max it out at an 80. Now for the free throw, we will never make a big man build without free throw. It doesn't make sense, man. You're big, of course you're gonna get fouled. So for the free throw, you gotta have an 81, or I would suggest having an 81. You don't have to do anything, but yeah. So with the pass accuracy, so one thing about this build is that you want to be able to do multiple things, because at the center position, you're at a real disadvantage when you go up against a smaller guy. So when you do have a smaller guy, you need to be able to take advantage of that matchup. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm making this build this way. So with the pass accuracy, you do want to have a lot of it. You want to be able to make sure when you catch the ball, you can throw that thing up out of there real quick. So with that being said, we are going with an 85 for the pass accuracy. The ball handle, and I know this build won't be dribble. Don't get it twisted. But one thing I do want to have is unpluckable. Because on my center builds, man, it's a little frustrating getting ripped sometimes, especially when you feel like you shouldn't be. Just because it's like random for the most part. So for interior defense, we will be going with a 94, aka maxing it out. We pretty much gonna max out everything on the defensive end, or most things on the defensive end. So we can go with 94 on the perimeter, and a 94 on the interior. For the perimeter defense, we're gonna max it out at 58. Still, we're gonna max it out at a 58 as well, because we do want to make sure that we get some passing lanes, stealing badges, aka interceptor, man. That badge is a complete must. For the block, we will be going with a 97. You don't really lose anything. You know, those extra 3 little points, it doesn't get you another badge. So just make sure you put it on 97. For the offensive rebound, we're gonna leave that alone, but we will be taking the defensive rebound up to an 84, and that brings your offensive rebound up to a 54. Look, we're not gonna be down there too much trying to get boards. You know what I'm saying? This build is made to be around the perimeter. It's a stretch 5, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that is what it is. Now for the speed, we're gonna max it out at a 67. Anything over a 62 is good in my book. We're gonna max out the acceleration. The strength is already maxed for us. We're gonna take the vertical, we're gonna put that up to a 72. That's honestly just so we don't have extra points left over at the end. And for the stamina, we will be going with one less than the top, or the max, which is 98, man. In this build, we'll have a badge count of 24, 24, 15, and 23, man. If you want to do the math on that, by all means, go ahead and do your thing, but I'm not. We are going to go ahead and look at some of the takeovers for this build. The build only gets 2 takeovers, and it is the only takeovers you'll need, you know what I'm saying? Sharpshooting and rim protecting. I personally like to run with 2 rim protecting badges. I'll put pain intimidation both times, or stuff blocks both times. I don't really do interior badge drop. I mean, but if you want to, I'm sure it works just fine. I'll put it on for the video, but yeah. So interior badge drop, stuff blocks is what I got on. We will hit yes. Now for this build, it comes out as a 2-way stretch 5, exactly like I said. Shades of Rudy Gobert, Patrick Ewing, and Nikola Vucevic, man. Now we can get into some of these badges just to round the build out, because what is a build without the badges? And also, I need to ask a question, man. Do y'all want to see current gen builds? I asked the question in my community page on a little poll thing. I just really didn't know how people felt about it. Let me know down in the comment section how you feel. I'll put on fast twitch. Posterizer has to go on Hall of Fame, man. Rise up, put that on Hall of Fame, and then Lob City, put that as high as I can get it. And Grace Under Pressure, put that, because I love that badge. The only thing that I would say you might need to add a couple badges to this build, you know what I'm saying, with those, you know, up to 6 that you could possibly get from hitting 39 twice and the rebirth, unstrippable. I would say put that on. That might help you out a lot. If you do plan on doing close shots, hook specialist might be a better thing for you to do. But all right, for the shooting, man, I'm gonna put blinders on just cause slippery off ball, I like to have that on at least bronze, you know what I'm saying? With the sniper, I'm gonna put that on Hall of Fame. You already know that. The hot zone hunter, that goes on. Then Deadeye and catch and shoot, that's a must. For the rest of these badges, that's completely up to you. You only get 3 more, so I mean, like I said, that's up to you. You can just put a couple more on slippery off ball. We can't get that to Hall of Fame. And I put corner on. This build actually has the ability to spot up kind of further than any other, so you don't have to sit corner on this build unless you want to. All right, for the playmaking badges, man, look, I'm putting Brace Start on Hall of Fame, and I'm putting Bullet Passer on gold. Then Glue Hands on bronze. Everything else, up to you. Like, if you plan on being down there with the offensive boards, go ahead and put that on there. But for me, I need Unpluckable on. Then I'm going to just put Post Playmaker on. And for the last badge, I'll put Dimer on. It only works on open shots, so in case you didn't know that, it only works on open shots. So if you get those offensive rebounds, Dimer actually won't help. It'll be Post Playmaker, but you know, Dimer only works on open shots. So for the defense, we don't got to go too crazy on this. Chase downs are super overpowered. I'm gonna just put that on bronze. Interceptor on bronze. I'm gonna put box on bronze. We don't need that too hot, but I will be putting Rim Protector on, of course. Rebound Chaser, put that as high as we get it. You know, we ain't really too worried about that. Intimidator on Hall of Fame. We'll put Pogo on gold. And then for the last 2, I'm gonna slap those both on brick wall. And that completes this build, man. Let me know down in the comment section how you feel about the build. I'm about to go ahead and slide out, but before you do, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. Most of my viewers are not subscribed, and that's crazy to me. But I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm about here. Peace.